right. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hi, Selena. Hi, Mommy. Listen, I'm so glad that you all joined in. We're going to go ahead to get started. And if anyone else joins us or they may catch the replay, that is okay. Thank you all so much. I'm being obedient. Let's see. I love this. So I have a new platform that I am trying out, and I'm loving this new platform. I can see you all. I can see comments. So that's pretty cool. We had a little bit of glitch on last time. So I'm going to put my timer on so that let's see for 20 minutes. And let's see. So we just pray that for the Holy Spirit to just bless this time that we have. The Lord gave me uh, talk about it Tuesday for parents to be able to discuss real issues. So, and give feedback and help one another, encourage one another, support one another. So that's what this talk about it Tuesday is about. All right. So if you can, Lou and Selena, if you can go ahead and share this video out so that other people can know that we are live, that would be great. This is our Light It Up TV podcast. All right. So if you can share that for me, that would be awesome. This is for anyone, like I said, for Gigi's, Papa's, aunties, uncles, anyone with elementary age children. This is what we're talking about on today from our conversation of balancing technology that was live with Nikki Porter. Now, can you all hear me okay? I want to make sure that you can hear me clear and you can hear me okay. Can you let me know that? I think there's a little bit of delay. Okay, thank you, Selena. Can you hear me okay, Selena? Okay, very clear. All right. Awesome. So I have, if you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes. I want to make sure that I cover a lot of the main points that I have to talk about on this evening. So again, this is a refresh from our balancing technology, and this topic tonight is balancing your is building your toolkit. All right. Why is building thank you, Selena. Why is building our toolbox important? That's because if our children are able to do independent work by themselves, then guess what? That gives our parents a little bit of time to just breathe a little bit, take a little breather, break, gather themselves together, and it helps the children to build independence at the same time. So when I did the survey, parents said, listen, we are busy. There's a lot going on. It's easy just to put on a movie, or it's easy just to put an iPad in their hand. How do we balance technology? So this is where this topic came from. Again, we're talking about building our toolbox. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so here we go. This is what I am going to share my screen with you all. Give me 1 minute. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to present, share screen. All righty. Let's make sure sharing the right thing. Oh, and you, well, looks like it is already, oh, awesome. Thank you, everyone. Before we jump into it, my social media manager, Christina, it is her birthday today. Can you all just drop in the chat, happy birthday, Christina? And she is on here helping me get through these 20 minutes. So We appreciate her so much. So please drop in our chat. Happy birthday, Christina. Happy birthday. We wish her many blessings, many more wonderful years to come. All right, here we go. Timer is on. We are getting started. All right, so let's go slide. Awesome. Toolbox, we talked about that. Step one, listen, this is really easy. Thank you all. Really easy. What you're going to do is make a list about 3 to 5 favorite non-technology activities. Find out, you should know by this time, what are some of your child's interests, whether it's Play-Doh, whether it's Legos, whether it's coloring, drawing, whatever it is. Make a list about 3 to 5 of your child's favorite non-technology activity, because we want to balance that. Okay. Once you do that, we're building your toolbox. Okay. This is what you're doing to build your toolbox. Once you do that, you're going to get an old shoebox, something around your house, a plastic bin, something that you can just store their things in, okay, for them. And then what you want to do, once you put that you can store all of their things in, and you might can put the 2 of them in one bin, and then you may can put 2 of them in another bin. Okay, so you choose how you want to do that. If you want to put them all in one bin. All right. Step 3 is, once you put them in the bins, then you want to make sure, you can use them for like the 3 drawer. That was an idea that I thought about. You can go to Walmart and get the plastic bins with the 3 drawers in it. Okay. That's an idea. Once you decide what you want to how you want to organize it, in a shoebox or a bin, it doesn't have it can be anything, just as long as it can store their things. And you want to find a spot for them. Okay, find a spot where you want to, but the key is you need to find a spot that is on the child's level, because you want them to be able to access this by themselves. You want them to be able to work independently. So when you say go get your independent bin or go get your box, they can just go there and they can get it. So some suggestions are bookshelves. Like I said, my baby is 23, right? Okay, so Selena said you used the 3 plastic drawer Sterilite bins. Yes, that's the one I was talking about. So my baby is 23 years old, but I have a grandbaby. And even for her, even though she's 2.5, I have created a spot so that she can work independently. She has a bookshelf with all of her things, and I just got some of the plastic bins, and I have them on the bookshelf that has her things in it. So we just want to make sure that it's easily accessible to the child. Okay. All right, step 5, you're going to put their things in the bins, and this is the key. Now, I will tell you, you may have to start off slow with them if they have not been working independently by themselves yet. But I promise you, if you take the time at the beginning to show them, model for them, short periods of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, allow them to do it. Hey, this is how you go get your bin. This is where you come and set up at. You give them a space where they can set up in, and then where they can set their stuff at. And when they set their stuff up, you're going to show them how to do it the way you want it done. If you want to put plastic out, if it's Play-Doh, if you want to teach them how to get a pan, you put everything there that they will need. But show them, model for them what you want them to do, how you want them to do it, and I promise you, it's going to save you time in the long run, right? And after they get the system of how you want it to be done, then I promise you it's going to make life a lot easier for you. Okay. All right. So this is an activity. I just use puzzles. So right now we're talking about kindergarten through 2nd. This is the toolbox first for kindergarten through 2nd grade that we're talking about. All right. So let's just say your child loves puzzles. Okay. So you are going to get the puzzle, and let's say it's 3 puzzles that you have, put them in the bin, and you're going, the little timers, they have little timers that you can get, or you can just pull up a timer on YouTube, a 45-minute timer, 30-minute timer. If it's 45 minutes, you can adjust it to whatever time length you want. I think that is good, because what you're going to say is you are going to work independently by yourself until this timer goes off. When you tell them that, then they are conscious that this is mommy time, this is daddy time, grandma Gigi time, and this is the time that I have, and I'm not I'm going to work independently until this timer goes off. And then that's how you build the independence and them being able to work by themselves. But look at this pretty cool activity. You might think, oh, a puzzle is going to take them, they'll be finished that in no time, right? We're going to take this puzzle and we are going to actually extend the activity out. That is the key. We're going to extend the activity out. All right. So the puzzle, after they put the puzzle together, then what they're going to do is they're going to disassemble, and then you're going to tell them, put the puzzle back together again and see how long it takes you. Time yourself. They're kindergartners. They know how to click a button on the computer, on the iPad for a timer, right? You have the timer up. They click that timer, see how long it takes them. They might even know how to access the timer on the iPads because they have a timer. I promise you, they are technology driven, so they know already. So whenever you tell them, watch how we make 4 activities and extend it out, you are going to get the puzzle. They're going to do the puzzle timed, and they're going to write their time on the paper. Then they're going to take the puzzle that they just put together twice. Then they're going to write a sentence about the puzzle. I see a yellow bird, or I noticed that there are 3 buildings in different sizes. Now, let's say you might say, well, my child is in kindergarten. Their writing is not that fluent yet. Well, guess what you're going to do? Tell them to draw another picture related to that puzzle. We can take any activity and extend it out. After you do that, then if they write the sentence, then let them draw the picture to match the sentence. These are things that they are doing already in school, and we are reinforcing these skills at home, but it's also giving you a break, because I promise you, when you say work on this activity independently until this timer goes off, that is your time. If you have a webinar, if you're cooking, if you need just a time to breathe, right? Okay. And then lastly, they can take those same puzzle pieces, and what they can do is they can create math problems with the puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces now become counters that they can count and create math problems. So this is one way that you can, but guess what? You can do this with any activity. If they're working on blocks, they can do the same thing with that activity. Whatever they're doing Play-Doh, they can do the same thing with that activity. They can make something with the Play-Doh. They can write a sentence about what they made. They can draw a picture to match the sentence. Do you see how we extend that activity out? Okay. So any questions about that so far? Any comments? Has anyone used any of these things before already? That's a good question. Has anyone already used any of these techniques to extend activities? Y'all, my glasses keep falling down. All right. Has anyone used any of these extension activities already before for your child? Okay. Let me know. I want to know. All right. So we have that we are building our toolbox. We have their favorite things in there. So they're already going to be more apt to staying there until that timer goes off, because it's something fun and it's something that they like to do, because it's some of their favorite things. That's the key. It's not just anything that we put in there. is actually something that they like. But before we get into that, we want to make sure, as Nikki Porter in our last discussion said, we want to make sure they're avid readers first. You can do the same thing with the book. Okay. Before introducing technology, we want to make sure that our children are avid readers. Okay. So that means that the time on their devices should not be more time than other activities or time. So that means that if we have their devices, they can work on the devices, but we don't want that time to dominate. We don't want the technology time to dominate. Even the things that I just said, we can do it with a book. Okay, Selena, you said you love puzzles and Play-Doh. Great idea of extended activity of yeah, definitely need to buy more time. That's it. Parents need to buy more time and allow them to be able to work independently. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about building your toolbox for elementary age children and how to allow them to work productively independently with not so much technology while also giving you a break. All right. So avid readers, they can take a book, even if it's a picture book. They can take that picture book and they can do the same thing. They can write about that picture book. They can draw another picture related to something in the book. They can draw their favorite part of the book. So we want to make sure that even with that, we can do activities for them, even make sure that it's centered around that reading. All right. So now, what about our toolbox for third through fifth grade? The kindergarten through second grade, I will say that they require a little bit more because of the fact that their attention span is a lot shorter, right? So they require a little bit more. Third through fifth grade, that should be the thing that we need to be concerned about. There is we want to teach them how to use technology as a tool. So technology in itself is not bad, right? But we want to show them how to use technology as a tool. But the concern there is making sure they're not trying to sneak and go to something else while they're on there. Lou, I see that Lou said that she has not used any of those activities before. Okay. Well, Lou, I need you to get ready because I know you have a great granddaughter. All right. So, activity we have use your Google Doc to create a story using emojis. I don't know if any of you ever tried that with your third through fifth grader, but how cool would that be? I thought that was pretty good to use your Google Doc to create a story using emojis. They know how to get to Google Doc. They've already been using it in school. Most of them probably have already been using that in school. So that is something that they can do. All right. So for kindergarten through second grade, we are focusing on them being avid readers, building that independent, productive time. Third through fifth grade, they've already built their reading skills. So now we're teaching them how to use technology as a tool. Do you see that? All right. Next activity. So we want to do the same thing for them. Find out what their interests are. You probably know because they're probably going to express to you exactly what their interests are. Let me make sure. Yes, they're going to probably express to you exactly what their interests are. So you probably don't have to ask them too much. They're going to tell you what they like and what they don't like at that age. Okay. So we have like the Nintendos, basketball, football, we have animals, the LOL dolls, Minecraft is something that I found out that the parents said that that age range really likes. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give them an activity that they can use technology as a tool, an independent activity as well, independent, productive activity where they get to use a device, but they are using the device as a tool to do something productive and creative, and they're not just scrolling. Okay. So first activity, they're going to put their name with a picture and then of something that they really like. whether, like we said before, if it's Nintendo, if it's basketball, they can do this activity one day a week with whatever activity that they like the best. Okay, if it's basketball, where did it originate? How do you play it? Give me instructions on how to play it. If you're writing, if you're needing help with writing, then draw me some pictures on how to play it. Okay, why do you enjoy it? That is something that they can do with any activity. Give them an opportunity to research that activity. We have a few minutes, and we're not far from finished. Okay, I thought this was pretty good. Create your own superhero using Wixie. Now, let me know, Selena, Lou, have any of you all ever heard of Wixie? I stumbled across Wixie this week when I was doing and developing and putting the presentation together. And oh my goodness, I was like, I love Wixie. And it allows kids to be able to voice record, draw, paint. That is a resource we are going to send to you, Selena. You have to look up Wixie. Oh my goodness. And so one of the things in Wixie that it had is for them to create your own superhero. But like I said, they can talk about it in Wixie, they can video in Wixie, they can paint, they can draw. And I think it was only like $2 for it. So it was not a lot at all. But to give that time for your child to be able to work productively, independently, and then give you that time that you need, it's worth it. Okay. Lou, you haven't heard of it. You have grandbabies now, so you have to look into that, Lou. All right. So, one of the things I have here, after they have done Wixie, there's so many things on Wixie that they can do. Then we want to build their reading stamina. We want to make sure that is something that they can do. They can always do reading independently, building reading stamina. Why do we want to build their reading stamina? Because as they get older, they're going to have to read more with different assignments that they have. The reading just expands the older they get with each grade level. And so we want to build their reading stamina while they are young. This is a list of books that Dr. Flood said that her children like. And so these are some suggestions for some books that you all can get. And also, we're going to give, for everyone that's on here live, we will give you the resources. There's a building reading stamina chart that you can have, that you have, and you give it to them. You tell them, pick their book. They're third through fifth grade. Pick your book. They can read, and then they can see how long they did with reading. Okay. And again, they're going to have a timer as well, because third to fifth grade, they're still only between 9 and 11 years old. Okay. All right. Do you have any question about our demo? Let's make sure I covered everything. Yes. Okay. So I want to know, is there anyone that's having their children to do any cool things on their third through fifth grade? Is there anything that you can share that you are having your child to do independently and productively that gives you a little break in time to do something? Let us know. Is any, Selena, Lou? I know you don't have any elementary age grandkids yet, but is there anything that you all can share? Just share with us. Even if you watch the replay, drop it in there if there's something, because again, this community is for parents to help support one another. Okay, so I have about 1 minute. So for everyone that joined the live, check your inbox. We are going to send you free resources. You will get the building reading stamina. You will get a whole lot of free resources that we have, a list of books, a list of websites that you have that you can use. You will get a list of activities that you can use for your third through fifth graders. We're going to send you a lot of things in your inbox to help you begin to prepare your own toolbox for your kindergarten through second or your third through fifth grade child. All right, let's see. Oh, and let me tell you this. For everyone, I want to say this. For everyone that is on the live. Dr. Flood has agreed to do 15-minute free consultations to everyone that is on the live. What she does is she will actually, all right, thank you, Selena. She will actually get with you all and help you to build your own toolbox for your particular child, actually unique to your child and within your schedule. All right, so she's providing 15 minutes. Anything after that, that is between you all, okay? But she has agreed to do that. This is something that she does for a lot of parents that are homeschooling their children. And so we thank you so much, Dr. Flood, for that. All right, so she said, I give my kids a list of things to do before they have technology time. Read something, write something, clean something, complete a chore, draw something. I love that. Okay, so I like that list right there. Okay, thank you, Dr. Flood, for that. I love that. Okay, that she has the list that she gives them before they can do technology. They have to do a list of other things first. I love that. That is another way. All right, we did it. We did it on our time frame. All right, let's make sure. Is there anything else that I needed to? Oh, another thing, I will send out, Dr. Flood has a ton of non-technology resources on her sites. And some of them, for example, were making different size paper airplanes and fly them. I was like, oh, wow, why did I never think about that for my child when they were that age? You just need paper, right? Creating a structure with playing cards. That's all you need is just playing cards. That's something that they can do. Creating their own book. They just need paper. They can create their own book. I'm going to send, this is the links to those, to her sites. You can take a picture of it. These are the links to her sites. And for everyone that is on live, like I said, we check your inbox, because what we're going to do is we are going to, I don't know, were you all able to see my screen just now? Not sure. Okay. Yes, I got a lot in. Check your inbox. Remember our giveaway. You may enter as many times as you choose. Like, follow, and subscribe to all 3 of the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right. So when you do that, like and share. I'll talk about it Tuesday discussion for tonight. Tag 3 people that you know that could benefit from it with elementary age children, but also tag Light It Up so we can give you credit. And you'll be entered for our drawing on it's going to be in March, the first Tuesday in March, for a $25 Target gift card. And we'll have 2 people that will be able to win a free order of Keys Tea's natural herbal tea, for because we know that it's cold and flu season. All right, so that is it. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all have gotten some great ideas. Let's see. That is it. Yes. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you have gotten some great ideas. We just want to pray for our parents on the way out. Lord, we just thank you for this time that you have given us. We thank you for our parents. We ask that you give them wisdom and help them to be able to apply some of the things that they have gotten from this discussion and from this podcast today, that they can use, that will benefit them and their children. We thank you that you will glorify through everything that we do. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Until next time, guys, remember to light it up.